West 25th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now. Yeah. Black Ink Radio.
Yeah. Yes. Live Black Ink Radio, you know what I'm saying? I'm your motherfucking host. We back again. Yeah. I got a special guest in the building. Y'all give it up for Cody Brandell. Give it up, y'all.
Yo. What up?
I was fucking his name up a little while ago, calling him Blondell, you know what I'm saying? But, you know.
Nah, it's all love. It's all good.
Yeah, I got it right now. You feel me?
Nah, it's all love, man. Appreciate you for having me, man.
I appreciate you for coming.
Nah, man, most definitely, man. I'm loving the weather already. I'm loving the energy in the city.
This your first time in the area?
Well, this like my second time. Like, you know, I used to come as a kid, but you know what I mean?
So this your first time in the area?
Yeah. Well, really, you know really first time, like really tapping in. You know what I mean?
'Cause now you get to do what you like to do. You feel me? Versus
exactly.
doing whatever, you know, parents or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or whoever brought you.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, because it's a total different city when you tap in like that.
Right, and that's what I'm already seeing. You know what I mean? Like even traffic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, it's different. When you're a kid and you're looking out the window, you're not thinking about the traffic, but now you sitting there and it's like, goddamn.
Right. Nah, so even that, bro, is, you know, just kind of crazy, but I'm loving it. I'm you know, finding my way. You know,
yeah, shout out to that, man. You know, the whole thing is, you know, like me and the fam, you know, shout out to 89 in the building.
Word.
We used to travel a lot, you know what I'm saying? We came out here a few times, so sometimes getting, you know, my father used to travel a lot, and I used to ride with him too.
Right.
But getting to do it on your own, that's just something totally different. That's a whole nother.
Yeah.
It feels different. That's why I said it's your first time, because now it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, you're right. It really is my first time, because, you know, I'm really coming out here. I got my family with me. I got my little daughter with me. You know what I mean? So it's something where.
Oh, you brought your kid?
Yeah, man. I got my kid out. I mean, yeah, bro.
He's a good dad.
I'm doing this, bro. You know, God giving me an opportunity to do life, bro. I'm going to do it at the max.
You got to.
Kids is first for me. Like, my daughter's number one. You know what I mean? So
yeah, my daughter is too. I mean, but you know, her moms be jealous about that. She feel like, our relationship should be first. But
yeah, I mean,
sometimes you gotta understand, like, having a kid is nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
At all. You know, and it's a responsibility. So just all of that in one, and coming to a new city is dope, man. You know, especially
definitely.
To build on. You know what I mean?
All right, so, you know, the reason why you here, which we ain't get to right away because we got into it. So the music, right? How long you been doing music?
Yo, so I honestly been, you know, tapped in for a minute now. I really don't like to, you know, put a number on it, but at the same time, like, I pretty much was a student in the game. You know what I mean? God bless me.
It's all right to tell niggas you been rapping 40 years. You can say that.
Nah, it ain't 40. It ain't 40 years.
Nah, no, that's a joke.
Nah, I know, I got you, but at the same time,
I'm like 28 in, nigga. Like,
yeah, like, I appreciate it though. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate being a student of the game.
Facts.
Because I feel like when you go through it like that, the shit lasts longer.
Nah, it does. I mean? Like I've said in other interviews, bro, it's like I've had the chance to take off mad times, and honestly, I felt like as a man, as a businessman, as an artist, as everything, I was never really ready for it.
Right.
I thought I was.
Exactly.
But I wasn't. I'd much rather have success at this age than at the ages I thought I was supposed to have it at.
And when you realize that, that's the power of, you know, having the gift that you have. Like, when you realize what really, you know, what God got in store for you.
It's called patience, right?
It's patience. You know
gotta
what I mean?
learn to wait, check,
exactly.
turn. You know what I'm saying?
And patience is a virtue. So it's like understanding that and just embracing the grind, the journey, bro. It's more rewarding at the end of the day for me. Like,
see, at me, I'm the type of nigga, you know, I keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't sugarcoat shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, when we decided to do the interview and everything, you know, like I said, I remember you feel what I'm saying? But I didn't really remember what you did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's cool. And that, for me, like, I feel like now it's time to actually show people and leave, you know, things to resonate with people so that it's something to attach, you know, the face to. Because I get that a lot. Like, a lot of people will see me, like, even in the airport, people be like, I know you from somewhere. You know what I mean? and having that, that feeling a lot. So now it's just really just.
Now it's time to put a face to it.
Yeah,
I mean,
put the stamp on it. Yeah.
See, the reason why I said that is because I'm going through my my reposts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm reposting people. So then I went to repost you something you tagged me in, and then it was like before you kept on just talking about 9 o'clock, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But then this time you started singing.
Yeah.
So I said, hold up.
Yeah.
You sing, you don't rap, right?
Exactly.
I said, this nigga, so he about to come on here and serenade these hoes on my show?
Exactly.
It ain't happening. So that's why I was telling you. That's why I was telling you the YouTube wasn't working. You know what I'm saying?
But look,
we ain't doing that shit over here.
but look,
sorry, bro, it's malfunctioning. We can't do the interview. I'm sorry.
It's love. It's love.
I'm just playing. But the voice sounded good, man, because a lot of niggas can harmonize, but they can't sing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it sounded good. I was sitting there shocked for a second, like, wait, this is what we doing? You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little excited to hear the music. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited to, because I do remember, like I said, being in the studio with the cousins.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? That's the fam.
Word.
It was So On Entertainment, right?
So On, yeah.
We shouting them out. Are we still cool with them?
Yeah. Nah.
I just playing.
It's still,
like, are
bro,
you still cool with them? You gotta ask sometimes.
I feel like, you know what I mean, in this game, man, like it's really about relationships. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I heard that a lot coming up. So for me, like, it's always love. You know what I mean? And like a lot of times, a lot of people outside looking in may look at certain situations and have their opinion, but at the same time, like, when you understand business, it's timing for everything. So when you understand that, and you fuck with a person beyond just just getting something or out of this, you fuck with people beyond that, bro. Like, you can do anything in the world.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Like, anything, literally.
Yeah, but it ain't just bullshit. Like, it's some real relationships.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? So I
definitely get it.
I just keep it like that, man, and just appreciate that situation.
So even with talking about them, like, who are some of the people that you worked with in the past?
Man, Ja Rule was one of the first artists that I was able to actually be in the presence of. You know what I mean? A legend in the game, and and just absorb that energy. You know what I mean? So and also just being in the cut, being able to be around powerful people like like Chris Gotti. You know what I mean? Irv, like, being in the cut. These niggas looking at me like, not niggas, but these cats looking at me, like, youngin' in the cut, but I'm really soaking up game.
Right, you growing.
Yeah, I'm growing. You know what I mean?
They don't even know they watering this flower right now.
Exactly. So for me, I'm just seeing, where they're at in the point in their life. You know what I mean? Understanding, like, okay, I gotta make these moves once I'm at this point. Like, I see what they going through. You know what I mean? So it just allowed me to really understand where I'm going.
That makes sense.
That's it, bro.
That makes sense. See, a lot of people will sit in that same corner, and them niggas are getting nothing out of it. They'll watch everything, go through the same mistakes that they watching, go through the same, hit the same roadblocks. It's good that you're able to soak up the knowledge and understand how to move forward. And that's the same reason why I feel like, when I say I wasn't ready for certain things, because I seen certain things along the way that wasn't happening necessarily to me.
Right.
But it let me understand, like, whoa, that would have definitely happened to me if I didn't chill.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? It's almost like that saying of, like, you gotta watch what you ask for. You know what I mean?
Be careful what you ask for.
Be careful what you ask for. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's the same concept, and just taking my time, bro. But now it's like,
it's just go time.
Yeah, it's go time.
Got a kid, you got a mouth to feed,
bro. It's go time.
Got wifey.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get into real estate. I'm trying to establish, some schools, some educational programs. Some situations back home, giving back. Like, I'm on some whole other shit.
You got investments you want to get into.
Yeah, I'm on some whole other shit, bro. Like, some real positive shit for the black community, bro.
I definitely get it. Yeah. So what? How would you categorize your music? If you could compare yourself, who would it be to? And if not, like, how would you categorize? Like, what do you feel like you bring to the table as far as music goes?
Well, I feel like my pops, you know what I mean, he raised me in, you know, with a lot of the 70s, you know, soul music. Like the verses that just happened, that was like me riding in the whip with my pops.
Nice.
Like the whole verses, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Pops,
You
man.
know what I mean? He really created, you know, a young man that was able to understand, like, you could tell life stories. You don't have to be this type of way to tell a life story. Like, it could be some positive shit in a good way that anybody can sing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you impact the world that way. And I feel like, you know, when you stick to that, you know, I feel like it'll naturally allow you to get your message across to people. You know what I mean? So for me, that's where I'm at. Like, lyrically, even when I'm singing, yeah, it may not be like the most popular thing right now in today's, you know, game to be a singer, but at the same time, it's about what you saying, you know, not how you saying it.
Contrary to what you believe, it's very little rappers who are rapping. They mostly singing, to be honest with you.
True.
So it's not popular to be a real singer.
Right.
But it's very popular to try.
Right.
But niggas ain't out here really singing. Like, you know, I had the pleasure of interviewing a dude named Abasi. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of has the trap flow to him, but he's singing for real.
Word.
So it's like if, you know, a Little Baby or Da Baby is actually rapping, but it's like if you get a Little Baby or Roddy Ricch that could really, really sing.
Word.
You know, I'm not taking nothing away from them. They dope writers. They got, you know, hits. But I'm saying they're not actually singing. You know, they're you know, they're harmonizing, they're using a little auto-tune. They just making hits, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, in our time, back, you know, they would have just been writers. Niggas would have took them songs and somebody else would have sang them shit. But now it's just like, yo, if you could write it, you can.
My situations with different females, you know what I mean? And really just establishing what a man goes through. You know what I mean? From that point of view.
From a male's point of view.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I don't have to be I don't have to be violent on every song. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I can explain a story and you understand it without having to, you know, like get in your, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
but
that's that energy.
The reason why I said that is because a lot of the people who do actually do R&B now, it's like, you know, it's not women friendly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The shit is like, you know, sexy little bitch, sexy little hoe, let the way you walk, let the way you talk. The name of the song is Throat Babies, and he's singing. I
feel like I understand that, but I got a daughter, though. You feel me?
Exactly.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So for me, like, what type of example I'm setting?
But that's what I feel like the old R&B was just more so, you know, they baby, can I be with you? And can I, you know, it was like that. I
mean, I'm not like begging.
Yeah,
you know
of course
what I mean?
not.
I'm not begging, but I'm just explaining, like.
But you're not bashing either.
Exactly, I'm not bashing, because at the end of the day, like, we all got mamas. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Like,
I think a lot of these niggas don't. And that's why
that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
A lot of these niggas don't got mamas. They out here really going in. I swear to God.
Because it's like, you know, like, you play that for your mom. You know, mom's gonna say, like, boy, you know I ain't teach you that.
Yeah, because for a long time I couldn't play my music for my mother.
You know what I mean? Much, so it's like, for me,
my mom used to be like, what the?
She be on my top, like, you know, consciously, like, yo, you got a platform, you better be putting out a good message.
Yeah, you gotta use it. You gotta use it to your advantage.
Exactly. So that's what I'm doing. And, you know, and it sound good. It's good for the ladies. You can ride to it, you know, feel good. I'm telling you, man, like.
Sounds good. So what we're going to do is real quick, right? Just so I get a feel of it, you know what I mean? And I can understand what's going on. We're going to go into this joint. Why don't you introduce your joint real quick?
Yo, it's Cody Brandell, One Life video, man. Austin, Texas. Atlanta right now. Getting it in with my boy Rich Mo, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Follow me on all platforms, Spotify, iTunes. Follow me on IG. Cody Brandell. Let's go.
Shout out Flat for this beat.
You say that I don't make time. Call my phone and then I declined it. Working on taking my time. We only got one life. You know I'm invested in you. I won't tell you less than the truth. Contemplating while I'm in the booth. Just made a play, I'm coming on to you. You say I don't love you and I never really show it. Always overlooking what a nigga really doing. I got bigger dreams than a dinner in a movie. You be on my mind all day. Just gotta trust me. I never let you down. You just gotta trust me. I never let you down. I know it's hard to trust. But don't give up on love. You never really understand how hard it is to be a man when nobody looking after you. Gotta make it off your own plane. Goddamn, I do so much for you. Don't know what else to do to try to prove to you. And it's unusual, and it's crucial that you trust me. I never let you down. You just gotta trust me. I never let you down. I know it's hard to trust, but don't give up on love.
I like that. That was smooth, brother. See, I didn't expect that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Word, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate
that was pretty smooth. So I didn't know you really R&B in it. You know what I'm saying? But that was smooth. So what was like the inspiration for that song? What got you there? What made you want to make a song like that?
Well, first off, man, my homie Platt, out of Austin, he actually produced that record.
Shout out to him. Let's get it.
Shout out to Platt. Internet Money. Let's get it. But he actually produced that record, and we just went in, man, and really felt the vibe of, feeling that void of, like I said, like how a man feels, man. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like we could tell them how aggravated we are, but they never really understand what we really feel.
Right.
And I think that's missing.
That's a fact.
Straight up.
And honestly, the best way to speak sometimes is through music, because they'll be sitting there singing the song, loving the song. Oh, he said, "Kid, I like it, I love it." And it's like, wait, damn. You hear the lyrics after a while.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
That's how my man feel. That's how women will perceive it. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. So we winning.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Across the board.
Smart move, yeah. I get it. So, do you got like a project that you putting together? Like, is this a part of a bigger project?
Yeah.
Or you just throwing singles out right now?
Right now, I'm really just throwing singles out. You know what I mean? Establishing my presence continuously, building. You know what I mean? And,
right.
And just making it make sense at the end of the day. But eventually, towards the end of this year, I drop a solid project, solid 12 song. Something crazy.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, they're gonna be looking forward to that, because once you tease them with what you throwing out now, it's gonna make people want more. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be ready for that. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like the grind is making sense. I got the knowledge from soaking up games, so now it's really just me handling the rock. You know what I mean? Like
facts.
Making this shit happen.
So, is there any artists that you have like aspirations to work with, or that you plan on working with, or you got in the works of working with? Like,
man, honestly, like I'm really trying to be on some Bruno shit. Like I want to be global, man. Like, because I feel like this gift that I have, like it got to be heard. So why not shoot for the stars? You know what I mean?
Facts, yeah.
Like that's really it. Like that's somebody that I feel like is somebody to work with right now. Of course, Drake.
He would jump on something like that and kill it.
Right, you know what I mean? So
the fucked up part about Drake is he can't really sing, but it's like he'll get on your track and just like nigga, What you doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like, where
right.
you came from with that shit?
Right, right. And that's the power of, you know, staying true to yourself. You know what I mean?
Selling your soul. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Right.
When everything you say and do sound good, you did something. You sold something, gave something, bought something.
I think
wearing something.
I think what it is the power of the mind, because we don't really understand that everything is being marketed to us.
That's true.
So, you know, when you become a part of the machine that's being, you know, that's marketing everything.
They got a lock on the audience. They got us.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's like when you hear that sound, it's automatically in your mind like, that's Drake. You know what I mean?
You're supposed to like this.
You're supposed to like it.
Yeah.
So you automatically like.
Even though this nigga can't sing, he's saying regular shit. His bars don't even be super dumb except for the shit he did to Meek.
Hey,
that was the most exceptional diss record in the history.
Yo, that's crazy you mentioned that, because I was just like talking with my homies like in a group text about that shit. Like, those was crazy fighting words this nigga was saying. Like, crazy fighting words.
Back to back was like the fucking hardest diss record,
bro,
ever.
Crazy fighting words. Like, I can't even repeat it. You know what I mean? Like,
right, nigga, I can repeat a bunch of lines. That nigga went the fuck in. I was like, when I first heard Back to Back, bro, I was just like, I was so surprised, because I was like, how you make a diss record that's a hit record?
I mean,
like, that shit could have been about his little cousin, and it would still have been a fucking hit.
Exactly.
But no, it's about one of the biggest rappers in the game already. Like, how do you come back from that?
I mean,
the only thing he could have did after that was punch him in his face.
I think he did the smartest move, like
not do nothing,
at all,
and then do a record with him later.
Yeah, because it's
like,
okay. How you compete with that?
Y'all kind of did a hard ass record together, like that song they did to come out of it was dope. I ain't gonna lie, the video was stupid.
I feel like it all made sense. He looked at it like, I bet I'm gonna let the diss boost up my money on this end, you know what I mean? And like,
smart move.
Drake already, he winning off the diss, so his numbers going up. Yeah. And then like, we tell the world, yeah, we still beefing, and you know, a few months later, year, whatever,
with some other shit.
Yeah, we together, like we back, like. I feel like it's power moves. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the
it definitely is, and it could have been calculated from the beginning. You never know, man.
Yeah, you never know.
That diss record had to be written. I mean, Meek might have helped him.
As hell, bro.
He might have helped him with it. See, I'll do shit like that. If we on some real power, let's get this money type shit, I help a nigga write a diss record for me, and it's gonna be crazy. Because that shit was just too on point. Like,
exactly. Like,
you know
even when I watched Noriega say that, you know, he told Diddy about, you know, the diss record that they heard him put out, and Diddy was like, he was mad, but he was like, get money. Like,
wait, he heard what diss record?
With I want to say with Foxy Brown with Nori.
Oh, okay. Oh, diss record against him.
Yeah, against Diddy or whatever. You know what I mean? So when that happened, like, he had said Diddy was like, you know, get money, man. Like, do your thing. He was.
But you know what? Yeah, it depends on the person, because even, bro, you remember what's this shit called? You remember Girly Mouth, right? 89. You focus? Girly Mouth. I wrote Girly Mouth about somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's about somebody. The first thing I did, and this is true word. When I wrote it, I got chills because I wrote this. So I wasn't thinking about talking to nobody. Right. You know how you write something and you realize, damn, I'm actually talking about somebody.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
You saying inside
I
thoughts.
called the nigga and I said, yo, I want you to hear something. And I said it over. I ain't recording. I said it over the phone.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, that shit is whack, bro. He said, you gotta make shit for the radio. That's why in the beginning of it, I was like, this shit ain't for the radio. That's how I started the song.
Yeah, that's
like, I'm yelling about this shit ain't for the radio.
Right.
And I still did it. And it was just like, you know, even I feel like he knew it was about him, but even then he was just like, yo, that shit hot. After he heard it on the record, but first he said, that shit whack. But my thing is, when you got a hot song or when
it don't matter.
Some niggas don't give a fuck about that.
Don't even matter.
Because I was actually fucking signed to the nigga at the time, so he probably felt like I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm gonna get paid off of it anyway. That's why he said you need to make something for the radio.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
make me some money.
Exactly.
Then when he heard it on the beat, he was like, man, that shit hot.
Let's go.
Yeah, that shit hot. I don't give money. Like, I call them all types of bitches and shit in the record. Yeah, that shit was like, you bitch with a dick. I went off on that. That nigga said, yo, that shit hot.
Straight up.
So
and that's
I get it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is, bro. When you got people that's in this, that's smart, man.
Yeah.
Bro, you could take advantage. I would say, you know what I mean, of the industry.
So are you signed to anybody? Have you been signed? Like, what's the paperwork looking like?
Nah, man, I'm currently, free agent right now, bro. Blessed to be a free agent, you know what I mean?
Hey, with vocals like that shit ain't easy. It's surprising somebody got you locked up.
Right, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I done worked with people in the past, but now, establishing what I got going, knowing what I know, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I can make the right partnership move.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're free to do what you got to do.
Exactly.
So where do you think you see yourself in like the next 5 years?
Man, next 5 years, definitely established, man. Like top of the R&B charts, man. Because right now it's wide open. You know what I mean?
Right, on top of the pop charts. You say you want to be worldwide, so
yeah. I mean, pop charts. But I mean, but when you doing real R&B, you definitely popular.
That's a fact. Yeah, I mean, or any music that's hits is popular music. So.
Right, of course.
Right,
of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You got any other music out right now? That's on.
Yeah, man. I got honestly an EP out right now called Thin Lines.
Thin Lines. What's that about?
So basically, during this whole pandemic, I was able to really soak up, a lot of, relationship, you know what I mean, energy and understand like what it is being in situations, you know what I mean? It's really a thin line between love and hate.
It sure is.
You know what I mean? So
and the pandemic proved it either broke relationships or held them.
Yeah, right. Word.
Well, so what did it do for you?
It blessed me, you know what I mean? Okay. It allowed me to create the music that I did, you know what I mean? Kept me solid, kept me grounded,
I'm talking about for your relationship.
I mean, I feel like you never done it. When you're in a relationship, that shit is like, it's evolving, you know what I mean? You never finish with it. You always learn the person. People always grow, you know what I mean? So,
I mean, because for me, it's like, I'm a very busy person, so I'm always outside. So it's like, in Atlanta, we was closed for a hot 2 weeks, maybe 3. You know what I'm saying? Right. Everybody else was closed for half a year, whatever.
Right.
But, spending that time in the crib and being around somebody is more than you normally, it could make or break.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So
I mean, for me, it was good. Got to spend time with the fam, get closer with my daughter, get a little closer with her.
Yeah.
And it made things a little better. So that's why when you say Thin Lines came out of that, it was like I could see, like I had some joints that came out of that too that changed my perspective because, once you get that time, you could get to know somebody a little more or get to know them again.
Exactly.
Especially if you ain't spend that much time with them.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's what I was speaking on, saying evolving, because sometimes you'll relearn a person. You know what I mean?
Relearn, yes, that's like, exactly what I mean.
You know what I mean? So it's like, just going through that, I feel like it was a perfect time to put that,
so we got Thin Lines is out there. How many joints is on that?
There's 6 joints on there. You know what I mean?
Nice EP, Thin Lines.
Nice single EP, you know what I mean? Something to keep people listening, keep people tapped in. So, if you're out there, iTunes, Cody Brandell, Thin Lines, Spotify, all streaming platforms. And really just right now, I'm building on singles right now. So I got a few singles in the vault right now that's...
So, Cody Brandell, is he single or is he in a relationship?
Relationship, bro.
Relationship.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And
I respect it, too. You know what I mean?
That's good. I mean, that's why I asked. You know what I'm saying? Because, you don't have to speak on your status. I'm just asking because you're R&B singer. These girls is throwing panties every which way. You got your girl. You got to
But check this. Would you believe somebody that actually is going through it, that's in it, or somebody that really don't have that relationship or had that situation going on?
What you mean by what I believe in?
Like, would you, believe an R&B person like that's singing about love songs, like the family is there.
I get what you're saying.
You understand what I'm saying?
You
like,
know what? No, I more would believe the person that's in it because you in it. So I need, it's confirmation that you talking some real shit versus somebody sitting in a room by themselves, not in a relationship, can't get in a relationship, but you giving me relationship advice. Like, you could be bullshitting me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Exactly.
You can't even keep a woman.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's contradicted.
So, yeah, so no, I definitely would believe somebody first and foremost that's in a relationship. So, yeah, that's dope. All right, so let them know once again where they can find you.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Where they can find the music.
Spotify. Definitely tap into all my videos. Follow me on YouTube. Subscribe. Cody Brandell. Man, just Google me, man. I got a Google card, with everything there. You know what I mean? All my visuals.
What about social media?
Social media, IG right now, just at Cody Brandell. Twitter, at Cody Brandell. My TikTok as well, at Cody Brandell.
Oh, so you be doing TikToks?
Nah, I don't dance, man. I'm singing. So I actually.
Oh, so you do TikToks of your song?
So I did a reel, bro, like a few weeks ago. It was actually like a week ago, and They Have Range actually did like a superstar challenge for like R&B, singers.
Right.
And I posted the clip singing the beginning of Usher, Superstar. Yo, it's at like 13,000 views right now, like for one
that's
note.
Crazy.
So I feel like right now that's something I'm doing to really establish like my craft, man. Establish who I am and my brand. So I'm gonna just keep it pushing with that shit. So make sure you tap in to my IG at Cody Brandell. As well as all platforms, man.
Yeah, y'all heard it. Make sure y'all tap in. The boy can sing. I don't know how you feeling because we drinking a little bit. Did you want to give him a little something live?
Yeah, man, I could definitely do something.
Like when niggas is ready to
Let's
go
go.
live.
Come on.
Randy Brown.
Let's go.
Sexy Chocolate, the boy can sing.
You just gotta trust me. I'll never let you down. I know it's hard to trust, yeah. Hey, but don't give up on love, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did you hear that?
Let's go.
Oh my God, man. Cody Brandell, Black Ink Radio.
Yeah.
You heard it first, man. Let's go.
You are now tuned in to Black Ink Radio. Turn up. The hottest station in the nation. Woo!